Very good evening. Today I am going to take concept of 9th standard physics, force and laws of motion. First of all, what is force? Pull, push, these all are the forces. It is a physical quantity which has capacity to change the shape of an object, can change the direction of an object, and can change anything, means like motion, like rest. It can be with the force. It has SI unit Newton and CS unit is dyne. Now see students, first we will consider a topic of push and pull and push. If any object I am applying force like this, I am pushing an object. Due to pushing, object will change its position. So we can say push and pull is the force. You must have seen water from the well. Just pulling with the rope, water comes up in the bucket. So force is a particular physical quantity. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे फिजिकल क्वांटिटी क्या चीज है? जो चीज मेजर की जा सके, मास किलोग्राम, डिस्टेंस, लेंथ मीटर, टाइम सेकंड, ये सारी की सारी क्वांटिटी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी है. उसी तरह से फोर्स एक फिजिकल क्वांटिटी होती है जो किसी का शेप चेंज कर सकती है, किसी का डायरेक्शन चेंज कर सकती है, किसी की पोजीशन चेंज कर सकती है. वी कैन से पुल एंड पुश कॉल्ड फोर्सेस. नाउ हियर स्टूडेंट्स, फोर्स कैन बी क्लासिफाइड एज बैलेंस एंड अनबैलेंस्ड फोर्सेस. You have an object on the table. Below this table, you kept any object. This table applying upward force. Okay. See, if I have this table, okay, I have table. Now you put any object and apply force in this direction. This object will move from this point to this point. So what you are doing? Pushing an object. If any object hanging over here and this is a pulley and you are pulling this side, it will go up. This is called pull. So pull and push is called force, and force can be measured in terms of Newton, dyne. Okay. See, if we go to purchase sugar in the market, we say ना 1 किलो शक्कर दे दो, आधा किलो शक्कर दे दो, 500 ग्राम शक्कर दे दो. These all are the units we require to know the magnitude of any physical quantity. Similarly, force has a magnitude Newton and CS is dyne. Now we have pull and push called force. One more thing, force can change the direction. See, if I have circular motion, this is a circular motion. At any point, draw a tangent. Okay, you have drawn tangent at any point. This will be the direction of velocity v1, v2 and v3. The force which directed towards the center means this force directed towards the center. And this force compelled to turn the direction of an object. Now, at this point, the initial direction was this. Okay, just parallel to this. And now it will be theta angle. Now, initial direction was this. Now, present direction is this at this point. So, at every point, the direction has been changed due to the centripetal force. The force which directed towards center, that is mv square by r. R is what? Radius m is the mass of object and v is the velocity of an object. So in this case you can see the direction changes at every point on the circle. So force can change the direction of object. You can push any object, you can pull any object. The one thing is force. One more thing, it can change the speed of an object. It can change the position. If object is kept here and you are applying force, it will change its position. So you can say it will be in the motion. If object at rest, you can bring this object in motion due to force. If object in motion, you can stop it, it will stop due to the force. So movable object can be stopped, rest object can be moved, any object can be pulled, any object can be pushed. All these things can be done by the force. So force is a physical quantity which can change the direction of an object. It can change the motion of an object. It can change the state of rest. It can change the shape of an object. You squeeze any means like can, cold drink can, you squeeze like this, press like this, it will change its shape. So this is the force. One more thing I want to let you know about this, balanced and unbalanced forces. When you apply two directional forces, if object is placed here, like I explained about any object placed on the table. Any object placed on the table means table is applying upward force. This is called normal reaction. You keep your arm like this and press from the top. You will apply upward force. This upward force is the normal reaction, and that weight, the earth gravity is attracting that object towards the center of the earth. That is called weight. Now in this case, normal reaction will act vertically upward, and weight of the object mg, W is equal to mg will be downward. This is normal. Now whatever the magnitude of the upward force, same magnitude will be the downward, and you are applying this force, you are applying this directional forces, number of forces acting on a body, and the resultant force is 0. If 2 Newton force you are applying in this direction, 2 Newton force you are applying in this direction, both having the same magnitude. So the resultant effect will be 0. Equivalent resistance, equivalent force will be the 0, or we can say the resultant force will be the 0. So force can change the direction, force can pull and push can be force, and force is balanced or the unbalanced. When you are applying force, different forces acting on a body, and the resultant force is not 0. That is called unbalanced force. Resultant force is not 0, unbalanced force. Resultant force is 0, that is called balanced force. Got it? So one more thing is there, I want to let you know about the force of gravity. When any object falling freely from the height or some height or above the earth's surface, it will move with a tremendous speed towards the surface of the earth or towards the center of the earth. The earth will attract that body towards the center of the earth. We can say it is a freely falling body, and this is called the force of gravity. Got it? One more thing I want to let you know about. This is one more thing, frictional force. When this object is sliding over another surface like this directional force will create to stop this motion, this type motion. This is called frictional force. So frictional forces have different types, like frictional force, gravitational force, electrostatic force, electromagnetic force. The number of varieties forces we have. That's all. Bye bye. Have a nice time.